Good morning, everyone. It is the beginning of a new week. We are in the middle of the month, literally the middle of the month. As y'all know, February is a very, very short month. Only has 28 days except leap year. Then it has 29. But this month has been so good to our authors. We have sold 23 books. And it's just the middle of the month. Right now, The Adventures of Bonnie the Brave is our leading seller. Behind it is The Healing Real Life Adventures of Emily Rose Garden, My Seahorse Muse by Darlene Williams. And today, and I will be doing a video for that, today, Connie Steggell's book, The Asylum, goes live. This book is absolutely a page turner. I am so excited for her. It will blow you away. It is not what you expect at all. Behind that, on the 23rd, we are releasing The Vampire by Connie. Connie has sent us 3 books back to back. I can't wait to see what else she brings us. On the 28th, Mary Brotherton's book, Grandma's Heart Attacked Her, and Perfectly Perfect, both children's books, come out. And Grandma's Heart Attacked Her talks about adults who have heart attacks and explaining it to children in a way they understand. Perfectly Perfect is a story of friendship of children. Children are not born with hate in their heart. Children don't see color, they don't see disabilities, they don't see anything but another child. As we grow, and the environment that we sometimes live in, that's what teaches us to hate, that's what teaches us to stare, that's what teaches us that we're different. But children aren't born that way. Just a quick story. I was in a grocery store one day, and I have a disease where I am losing the pigment in my skin. It's inherited. My aunts on both sides of my family had it, on my mother's side and on my dad's side, and my dad has it. My children have it. It started in my thumb, and for years it was just in my thumb. Now it's everywhere. Now I was in a grocery store, and a little boy kept looking at me, and his mother said, "Don't stare." I said, "No, it's okay." I said, "If I explain to him what's wrong, then he will understand. He's curious. It's okay for him to ask questions." So I sat down with him and I explained to him what happens, and that sometimes we lose the color in our skin and it makes our skin completely white instead of having color to it. All it takes is an explanation. That's all. When my son was in 2 casts, because he had Lex Perthes, which was an inflammation of the ball joint of his hip, before I ever sent him back to school after being in the hospital for a couple of months, I went to the teacher and I said, "This is what's going on, and I need your help and the children's help because I'm not going to be here 24/7. He's going to be in a wheelchair because he can't walk right now with this cast on, and he will need help getting to and from. Would the children be willing to take turns doing that? That will teach them that what's happened, and that will help them to understand." And she was all on board with it. I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that those children, when she told them about about Jay, and told them what was going on, they could not put their names on a list fast enough. Then when he got to where he could walk and carry his own books, they learned something. So I highly recommend Perfectly Perfect because it teaches children and adults to embrace differences, not to make fun of them, bully them, or to ignore them. It's very important. In spite of being sick over the weekend, I got a new author out. Aaron M. Frakes, who is the son of Mary Brotherton, who has been sitting on his book for over 10 years because he was rejected by a publisher. Go figure. Because it did not fit their criteria. I don't know what these people are looking for. Well, I do know. I know exactly what they're looking for. They're looking for a formula that they can pervert time after time after time. They're not looking for a true storyline. So anyway, finally got Aaron to send me his book after much prodding from his mother because he didn't want to be rejected again, and I don't blame him. Been there, done that. He sent me his book, put it together, worked through letting go and trusting the process, and it is going live on the 28th. It is called Manifest. Now, I am not a sci-fi fan. I don't like sci-fi. I don't read sci-fi. However, that being said, the way that Aaron wrote this book absolutely grabs you from the beginning, and it holds your interest because it's not your typical sci-fi, and maybe that's why traditional publishers don't want it. It's not a regurgitation of what's already out there. It is about this being who is the only creature left in this laboratory, and he comes to life in a synchronic chamber. And he has to fight his way out because there is another creature that's also bigger than life. And as he's trying to go across the desert, he happens upon a caravan. And in this caravan is a truck filled with captives. And he listens to the conversations of their captors, and he doesn't like what he hears. Now, this man has no dog in this fight. He absolutely doesn't need to become involved, but they're children. And there's something that pricks at his conscience, and he makes it a mission to save these captives. When we were putting together the back cover, he wanted me to take out the transport. And I said, no, that's your hook. That's why the story is the story. It's not your run-of-the-mill, oh, I'm out of a chamber, I don't know who I am, I don't know what I'm about, now I'm going to go out and kill people. That's not what this story is about. This story is about this creature's, for lack of a better word, journey into life and into making decisions based on a conscience. It's filled with action. It's filled with him having to make decisions and trusting the process. There's that phrase again, when he has no reason to trust it. He does have a second book in the works. I am so proud of Aaron. He did not realize that here at Midnight Publishing, we are dream makers. When I sent him, I am putting it up tomorrow, this was yesterday. He goes, so it'll go live tomorrow? I said, no, it will go live tomorrow, but I will tell you when it will go live. And the reason for that is because we are going to start promoting the daylights out of it. It goes live on the 28th. What a way to end the month of February. It's called Manifest. He was overwhelmed because he was not expecting his book, to be published at all. He said, I just thought I was going to finish the book, put it on a shelf at my house, and move on with my life. I said, yeah, no. We got him back on social media. I said, because Aaron, this is where we start promoting your book. So, you gotta step up, baby. You gotta just push through and get back on social media, because we start at Midnight Publishing publishing your book and promoting your book. And our authors will promote you. Everybody will promote you, but you've got to help us help you. And this is where you'll get all the material that you need to promote your book. He did. I could not be prouder of him. His book, of course, is on YouTube, the website, TikTok. It's on all of our social media pages here on Facebook. And he goes live on the 28th. He found out that, number one, we're dream makers. And number two, if you just trust the process. Don't fight me. Don't fight me every step of the way. Because when you fight me, it takes longer. And it also dilutes the anticipation of moving forward. I keep saying this, and I keep saying this, and I keep saying this. I have been in this business for 20 years. I've seen it come and go. I have seen publishing houses come and go. I have seen authors come and go. I have seen authors get discouraged and quit. Last night, a young man texted me. He DM'd me. And he had been on another site that I am not a part of, asking how he could get his short story published. So I sent him what we could do for him. I also told him that, and he wasn't getting any traction for his book. I said, well, you turn your book over to us, let us redesign it, we'll get it out there, and it'll get traction. Well, it overwhelmed him, so he said, never mind. I said, okay, fine. Well, last night he DM'd me, and he said, I was so overwhelmed. He said, can you help me with my short story? I said, yes. I can put it up on Kindle, give it a cover, and we'll put it out there. But you got to trust the process, people. You got to understand that your best interest is in my heart. That's all I care about. Because you are important to me. When I see authors like Erin, who's been rejected, when I see authors like Kara, who's been rejected because her book didn't meet their criteria for their demographic, I call BS. It's not a regurgitation of stuff that's already out there. Every one of our authors are unique. And they're unique in that they're allowed to tell their stories. Their stories are not watered down. Their stories are not changed to someone else's voice. It's their stories and their voice. And because of that, other publishers don't want to touch them because it requires effort. It's no effort just to get somebody's manuscript, change the title, change the book cover, change this, change that, and say we're done here. Moving on. To read some of the messages from Aaron and to hear the excitement in his voice, that is payment enough. That is so much that I can't explain it. You'd have to sit in my chair and be in my skin to understand it. So, this month so far, we've sold Adventures of Bonnie the Brave. We have sold The Healing Adventures of Emily Rose Garden. We have sold C.R. Dunham's Right This Way. We have sold What Is Lent. We have sold Murder in the Village. We have sold, I think, one of the Chocolate Lovers' Gardens. That's just some of them I can remember off the top of my head. Gwendolyn is working on a new book. I don't know what that girl's doing. She surprises me at every turn. I think Mary is working on a new book. So let's get this party started. I will be doing some videos for, YouTube. 4,053,445 views. Think about it. 4,053,445 views. The more you share it, the more potential sales. Share the YouTube video, share the TikTok, share it all. I want to give a shout out to my daughter Brandy. She did a little video on TikTok that's on our Midnight Publishing page that is beautiful, and I thank her for it. If you want to know what it is, go look at it. Like I said, I don't brag on myself, but I'll brag on her. So I'm going to get this party started. Get Kara's book up, get another book up, get some videos done, start our day. Till tomorrow.